Have you ever imagined a floating city that feeds thousands, runs on nuclear power, and launches supersonic jets into the sky, all while never touching land for months? If you haven't, you will by the end of this video. Right now, the USS Gerald R is slicing through the Pacific. Steel and systems and 4,539 souls living, working, sleeping, and fighting aboard. No streets, no grocery stores, no hospitals on shore, just a deck that breathes airplanes into the air and a hull that contains entire lives. How do they eat? Where do they sleep? How do they fix a reactor at sea? Tonight, we step inside America's most advanced floating city to find out. Before we go deeper, if you like deep dives into the machines that shape global power, subscribe now and ring the bell. You won't want to miss what's next. A U.S. supercarrier is more than a warship. It's a mobile ecosystem. The Ford measures roughly 1,092 feet from bow to stern, longer than many skyscrapers are tall, and displaces well over 100,000 tons when fully loaded. On board that giant platform live nearly 4,500 people: sailors, aviators, Marines, mechanics, chefs, doctors, and electricians, all sharing a mission in a tiny slice of space. The ship can operate for 90 days without resupply. 90 days of food, fuel, maintenance, and human endurance. That capability isn't a luxury, it's a strategic necessity. It lets a single ship project air power from the middle of an ocean to the far side of a continent. But numbers alone don't tell the real story. Imagine this: 18,000 meals prepared every day, ovens baking fresh bread around the clock, pizza nights, steak dinners, and Taco Tuesdays. All while the flight deck rumbles and jets scream overhead. Feeding a city at sea is an industrial ballet. The Ford houses massive refrigerated warehouses and a chain of galleys that never shut down. Food storage areas are the size of small warehouses, stacked, inventoried, and rotated to keep supplies fresh for months. Naval culinary specialists run these kitchens. Many train at top culinary schools and compete in national competitions. Their goal? Fresh, varied meals that keep morale high under stressful conditions. Imagine bakers producing thousands of loaves daily, pastry teams crafting desserts, and massive steam tables where sailors move through lunch lines like commuters on a morning train. If you're enjoying this look inside, tap that like button. It helps us keep these deep dives coming. Space is the most precious commodity on board. Sailors sleep in racks, bunk beds stacked 3 high in compartments the size of small closets. Each rack is personalized. Photos, a small lamp, a shelf for keepsakes, a tiny sanctuary. Privacy is rare, but structure is constant. Senior sailors and officers get larger staterooms. Most crew members share tightly packed berthing. Still, these cramped conditions breed discipline and camaraderie. People adapt, traditions develop, chaplains host services, gyms stay packed, and impromptu talent shows a light in long nights at sea. The social life aboard is more than entertainment. It's survival. The flight deck is the heartbeat of the carrier. Chaotic, thunderous, and meticulously choreographed. Sailors wear color-coded shirts, the rainbow shirts, each color representing a role. Yellow for aircraft directors, green for catapult crews, red for ordnance, purple for fuel handlers, blue for chocks and chains. Jets like the FA-18 Super Hornet, E-2 Hawkeye, and helicopters catapult from the deck every few minutes during intense operations. Each plane can cost tens of millions of dollars. Each launch depends on human skill synchronized with engineering marvels. One misstep, a dropped cable, a foot in the wrong place, can end a life. Yet the deck runs like a Swiss watch because everyone has trained for every contingency. Below deck are the engines of life. Nuclear reactors power the ship, not diesel engines, producing enough electricity to run a small city. These reactors fuel propulsion, flight operations, climate control, and everything in between. Fresh water is made on board through desalination plants. The Ford can produce hundreds of thousands of gallons per day, enough for drinking, cooking, showers, laundry, and systems that need clean water to operate. The desalination output is so robust that the drinkable water aboard is often purer than many municipal supplies ashore. Medical care is another city-level system. Carriers carry full hospitals, operating rooms, X-ray suites, dental clinics, and intensive care units. Maintenance never stops. Engineers work around the clock on propulsion systems, electrical grids, and weapons. Preventive maintenance keeps every system from failing at the worst possible moment. Training is constant. Fire drills, damage control exercises, and general quarters keep the crew sharp. Young sailors learn from veterans in a relentless apprenticeship. In a crisis, every person must respond without hesitation because lives depend on it. These floating cities also manage waste, sewage treatment, solid waste processing, recycling where possible. Nothing goes overboard unless it's been properly treated. Living on a carrier is an extraordinary experience. It's a place where high school graduates stand watch beside college degree holders. Farmers' kids work with engineers. Lifelong friendships form in the mess halls and on the flight deck. But there's a cost. Deployments separate families for months. Birthdays and milestones are missed. Sailors learn resilience, but they also face mental health challenges. When the ship is in calm seas, steel beach picnics let the crew breathe under open sky. When seas are rough, they work through storms with the same steady professionalism. Aircraft carriers are not just symbols. They are tools of policy. A carrier strike group can deliver humanitarian aid, enforce no-fly zones, or serve as an immediate deterrent in crises. Economically, carriers support thousands ashore, shipyards, contractors, families, and port services. Strategically, they remain a visible demonstration of capability, a sovereign runway that can appear off any coastline. So what does it take to keep 5,000 people alive and fighting on the open ocean? Precision engineering, endless work, extraordinary training, and a human willingness to live in close quarters for a mission bigger than themselves. The USS Gerald R is more than hull and systems. It's a community that proves we can build entire cities that move, fight, heal, and survive at sea. If you enjoyed this voyage inside a floating city, subscribe for more deep dives into the machines and moments that shape the modern battlefield. Thanks for watching Defense Archives. We'll see you in the next one.